Welcome to the Breakup Recovery Podcasts by your host, Barbara Stevens. Discover the wisdom and remarkable insights of Barbara Stevens, breakup recovery mentor, author, and public speaker. Barbara offers programs and solutions for any breakup so you can turn your life around, create lasting changes for the better, and embrace life again.
Hello and welcome to Breakup Recovery Podcast. I'm Barbara Stevens, your host. This is episode number 049, Getting Over Someone You Loved After a Breakup. I've been asked this question many times by my clients and from people who are part of my Facebook community and even friends who are going through their own breakups. How do you get over someone you really loved after a breakup? And I guess the most commonly used saying relating to this subject or piece of advice you will hear is, time will heal all wounds. How much time, however, depends on the individual. Depending on where you are in your recovery and the circumstances surrounding your breakup, it can be the last piece of advice you want to hear. Sometimes that saying just doesn't cut it. There are so many stages you go through when dealing with your relationship breakup, and these stages must be dealt with and worked through if you want to get over someone you loved after your breakup. When you are still in the early stages of grieving the ending of your relationship, where you have no idea how you're going to adjust to your new life, or when you are in denial that the relationship is over, and there is that little voice in the back of your mind telling you that this is all a bad dream and you will soon wake up and things will be back to normal. There is no way that saying or piece of advice, time will heal all wounds, is going to help you to move forward. Holding on to an old relationship isn't the healthiest of habits. Ask yourself, why am I holding on to this person? It could be that all you can remember is the good times, or that you are holding on to the thought that this person was your soulmate and you had thought that your life together was going to last forever. You might be in the stage of anger, where resentment and bitterness raises its ugly head, where you have nothing nice to say about your ex-partner, especially if you never wanted the breakup to happen, or it came as a complete shock to you, one that involved infidelity, cheating, or lying, and you had no idea these things were happening, leaving you stunned and feeling rejected. You might be in the depression stage, where the breakup has finally sunk in, and the prospect of living a single life scares and frightens you. You feel tired and teary all the time, and you feel utterly hopeless about your future. There can be many ways to get over the one you loved after a breakup. There are the unhealthy ways, such as locking yourself inside your home or apartment for a period of time, wishing you could just switch off and forget the pain. This is usually done on binge eating, on unhealthy options such as ice cream, chocolates, cookies, and potato chips, watching hopelessly romantic movies that give you a false sense of hope or leave you in a continuous stage of sadness. Or you find that you are going out partying and indulging in drinking alcohol, a way to numb the pain you feel after a breakup. All of these are unhealthy ways to deal with your breakup and should be avoided at all costs. They do nothing to help you deal with your situation. I want to, in this episode, explore some of the better or healthier ways to get over someone you loved after your breakup. I hope you will find them helpful in some way so that you can begin your journey of recovery. I talked about the well-used saying that time will heal all wounds. There is no time limit in which you have to be over someone. There should be no pressure in the amount of time it is going to take for you to get over your breakup fully. Don't beat yourself up about the time it is taking for you to move forward, as there really is no time limit. No one should be judging you on how long it is taking you to get over your breakup. And if you find that they are, then these people are not the sort of people you should have in your life. You want to surround yourself with supportive and non-judgmental people. Sure, there will be people or friends that you know that have taken far less time than yourself to fully recover from their breakups. They seem to have their lives together and moving forward. But then again, there will be plenty of people that are taking even more time than yourself to recover. Everybody is different on how they deal with their breakups. As time passes, we do heal from hurtful comments, events, and incidences that have happened in our lives. Nothing lasts forever. I want you to remember back to another time when something didn't quite turn out the way you wanted to, or you have been hurt by someone else that was close to you. It may have been something they said or did. It could have been hurtful comments that cut you to the bone, or something that was taken away from you. And I am sure the pain and hurt was very real at the time. But as time passes, so does the intensity of that pain and hurt. Other things come and go in your life, and you find that the hurt and pain relating to that incident doesn't seem to matter as much as when it first happened. It might be hard to imagine this right now, but there will come a day when you will come out from the darkness of your breakup. You will emerge into the light. You will start to enjoy life again. You will have a smile on your face, and laughter will enter your life once more. It will possibly be a gradual process where each day you will remember less the pain you are feeling. The pain will not take up as much time in your day. So don't be afraid to let your emotions out. It is unhealthy to bottle them up. There can be a number of ways to let them go. You can start to journal them, getting them out of your head and onto a piece of paper or a Word document on your computer. This process can be very therapeutic. It's a very private way to release and vent all your bottled up feelings. Confess things that you may not feel comfortable telling anyone else. It can also help to clarify your thoughts and give your troubled mind an outlet. It's better to write your concerns and feelings down than to ring your ex-partner and leave an angry voice message or send a text that you will later regret and can't take back. Another way to release all your negative thoughts is to scream into a pillow or cushion, shout obscenities and call your ex-partner every name under the sun, without fear of anyone else listening or judging. Crying is another useful way to let go of all the emotions you are experiencing and feeling. It somehow removes the toxins built up by the stress of your breakup. Crying is cathartic and helps you to feel better. Have you noticed that when you cry, it feels like a release of tension and helps you to mourn the end of your relationship? The feelings you are having will not go away simply because you don't want to deal with them. You don't know how to deal with them, or you think that by ignoring them, they will go away. If anything, ignoring your feelings only increases the risk of having them explode later on in an inappropriate time. Have you had a time in your life, an event or situation, where you ignored something like the way someone had treated you or said something about you that didn't sit well? And over time this event festered in the background, got bigger and bigger in your mind, and came to the surface at the most inappropriate time and exploded into something that really didn't have to be that big, all because it was not dealt with and sorted out. Holding on to your anger can have a detrimental effect to your happiness, and your ability to move forward after your breakup. It keeps you in a negative place of helplessness. It takes away your power to get over your breakup. Another way to begin to get over someone you loved is to talk things over with a friend. Sometimes talking about the way you are feeling, your concerns and worries, is a good way to air them out and to move on. It can give you a better perspective than having them go around and around in your head. Feelings of loneliness often happens when you break up with your partner. There seems to be a big hole left in your life. Spending time with your friends, the people that love and support you, the people that want the best for you, can lessen the feelings of loneliness. There could be friendships that you have neglected during your relationship that now can be rekindled. When you are idle, your mind tends to turn against you. You imagine things to be bigger and uglier than they really are. Your problems become exaggerated, making you feel worse. Take advantage of being single and fill your days with activities that you enjoy doing. Indulge in things that give you pleasure. Do the things that will bring happiness into your life. What are your dreams? What is on your bucket list? And take the steps to make these things a reality in your life right now. It's time to put yourself first and find activities that are interesting, so your focus is on activities that bring you joy and happiness. It's very hard to get over someone you love and still remain friends. Sometimes deleting them from your social media platforms in order to fully recover is the way to go. This includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, etc. It will not help you to recover when you see them out and about having fun, socializing with friends that you used to have in your life. So having no communication with your ex-partner, if possible, is another way for you to get over someone you loved after a breakup. So no emailing, calling them up on the phone, bumping into them at their usual places they visit. The no communication especially includes any texting when you have had a few to drink. I don't want you to have an emotionally charged conversation that you will regret later on. Limiting exposure on all levels to your now ex-partner can sometimes help to limit the pain. Getting over someone requires enough distance and space in between the two of you so that you can allow yourself to direct your mind to other things. Out of sight doesn't necessarily mean out of mind, but putting intentional space between you and them can certainly make getting over your ex-partner easier for you. Every time you agree to meet them or have contact with them, it can set back your recovery. The pain of the breakup comes flooding back, leaving you feeling confused and hurt. If you have to have contact with them due to work commitments or parenting obligations, try and limit the time it takes and the conversations exchanged. It's also time to throw out any reminders of your ex-partner you still have at your place. It could be some clothes in your wardrobe, CDs or DVDs next to the TV, their toothbrush in the bathroom, the special food they liked in the fridge, photos of you two together, or letters, text messages, or emails from them. Get rid of all the lingering or constant reminders, all the memories that trigger the thoughts of a relationship that once was. It can be so easy to stay stuck in your negative way of thinking. I want you to look for things in your life that you can be grateful for, the things that are happening that are positive. It could be small things like the beautiful flowers and plants in your garden you get to look at each day, the ocean or parkland that you experience during a walk, the amazing music you can listen to whenever you want to. These small pleasures can lighten your mood, change the way you are thinking, and make the day more doable. While it is rarely easy, it is possible to move forward with your life after your breakup. You are worthy of being loved regardless of what other people or someone may think or say. Your worth is not tied to another person or to the fact that you are not in a relationship with anyone. Just because you've experienced a breakup does not mean you're not worthy of being loved. You can heal after your breakup, and you can get over someone you loved. If your breakup is still affecting your ability to enjoy life and nothing seems to be improving, if you feel that you are still struggling with your emotions after your breakup, if you are experiencing intense feelings of anger, resentment, and bitterness, and it is taking over your life, I'm here to help you in this area of moving on and coping after your breakup. I work with my clients one-on-one through my 12 Inspirational Step program. If you want to learn more about how we can work together, contact me via email or on my Facebook page, Barbara Stevens Breakup Recovery Mentor, and book in for my free 30-minute sounding board session, and we can set up a time that suits. In this free session, you will walk away with clarity about your situation, strategies and tools to start building the future you deserve, so together we can start your journey of recovery. All my information is on my website, barbarastevens.com.au. When you are on the website, take the opportunity to download for free my 3 easy steps to surviving your breakup. It's on the right-hand side on the front page. I also have loads of free content on my website, webinars that I've done, and my previous podcasts. If you don't want to miss an episode of Breakup Recovery, subscribe on iTunes, and I would appreciate it if you could take the time and leave a review. Also, feel free to message me with any questions that you have about Breakup Recovery podcasts or subjects you want me to cover in future podcast episodes by clicking on the contact button on my website or Facebook. I'm always looking for ways to help you recover from your breakup. And the last thing I like to say is, be gentle on yourself. You deserve happiness.
If you would like to hear previous Breakup Recovery podcasts, visit barbarastevens.com.au. Connect with Barbara Stevens on social media with Barbara Stevens Breakup Recovery Mentor on Facebook and at You'll Be Okay on Twitter. Read further blogs, view webinar replays, and download your free ebook, 3 Easy Steps to Surviving Your Breakup, and much more at barbarastevens.com.au.